Hello, everyone. Today, we're going to talk about the IELTS listening map questions. In this video, I'll try to address all your problems and clear up any confusion related to maps. So, let's get started. First, let's go over some directional and commonly used words in map-related questions that you need to be familiar with. If you'd like, you can write down these words along with me, or I'll also try to include them in the description. You may know these words, but maybe you haven't used them much in this context. Let's take a look. Directions: north, south, east, west. Diagonals: southeast, southwest, northeast, northwest. Movements: left, right, straight ahead. Proximity: next to, beside, behind. Turns and corners: bend, corner, sharp bend, first bend. Positions: between, middle, center of. Relative position: same side, opposite, next to. Orientation: left-hand side, right-hand side. Distance: close to, towards. Location: at the top or bottom, on the left or right. Far side, meaning distant, same side, near. Passing: just past or go past, meaning pass by. Turning: turn left or right. Adjoining: meaning together or adjacent. Passing through, meaning going through something. Direction: go straight, in the middle, go along, meaning follow along. Nearness: not far from. You'll need to get comfortable with these words. There are other words, but these directions are most commonly used in IELTS listening map questions. Next, you'll see that maps often include landmarks, roads, monuments, lakes, hospitals, buildings, or other places. Pay close attention to these marked locations as they will be helpful when we solve a map later. It's also essential to identify the starting point on the map. In many maps, you'll see something marked as the main entrance or entry point. One thing to always remember is that if the map mentions your position, entry gate, or entrance, you should start listening from that position for each question and move your pencil forward as you listen. After completing a question, bring your pencil back to that entry position before listening to the next question. There are also some traps in IELTS maps questions. But don't worry, just keep your concentration steady. Here are a few examples of what they might say in the audio to trick you. First, we thought that, but now we're going to do this. Turn right, actually, no. Turn left. Go straight, no. Take the first right. We already have one, so we want this on the other side. Another thing to keep in mind is that audio scripts often contain unnecessary information to distract you. Focus only on information that is relevant to the question and try to ignore the rest. In IELTS audio, they often use synonyms or alternative words for different locations. For example, instead of saying cafe, they might say refreshment area. So, try to understand the variations in words used in the audio. While listening, follow along on the map with your finger or pencil. Move your pencil in the direction mentioned in the audio, like straight, left, or right, to mark the correct position accurately. For example, if the audio says, go straight from the main entrance, then take the first left, and you'll see the cafe on your right. In this case, start by going straight from the main entrance, then take the first left, and finally, you'll find the cafe on your right. Follow each direction in the audio to locate the places accordingly. To do well in IELTS listening map questions, practice regularly and maintain focus while listening to the audio. By following these tips, you'll find it much easier to solve IELTS listening map questions. Once you solve a few map questions, I'm sure you'll get a better understanding. Good luck, and let's get into it.